it's so cool to see all the things we've spoken about as a team, all the things we've tried to learn from the Super League, to see that come together in a game like this against South Africa in the World Cup. It's pretty special.
What an incredible day and an historic victory for the Netherlands. Can you take us back to the match?
Long day, very long day, with the rain delays early on. It's the latest a game ever finished for me, so and in a very spectacular way as well.
Historic day for the Netherlands. I think it's our third win only at a World Cup and our first against the full members, so it's incredible to have been a part of it, and it's cool to see the plans come together, so to speak.
At what moment did you feel that you could win the match?
I think the momentum, as soon as we came off the field batting, we had so much momentum. We knew the average first inning score was only 230 there, so we got 245 in 43 overs, so I felt like, okay, if we bowl well here, you know, it's not going to be easy for them.
Obviously Sticks had a great innings, supported by Roelof and Arjan at the end, and I felt that the momentum we took from that into the break, everyone was like looking at each other like, we've got to score here, like this is doable, we can defend this. Definitely I think at the break when we saw the runs on the board, we knew that if we could put pressure on them early, we have a chance.
And then when they were 44 for 4, it was their last two batters, Klaas and Miller, and then as soon Klaas got out, I felt that was the moment we won the game.
You yourself had an incredible performance, taking 2 wickets for just 40 runs in 9 overs. How do you look back on your own performance?
Just happy to contribute. Just happy to be part of a win. So, I mean, the conditions were good for bowlers, and I think we adapted to the conditions the best.
You took 2 wickets, one of them Aiden Markram, whom you described as one of the key batsmen to get out. How did it feel to get him?
Satisfying, almost according to plan, just that hard length top of the stumps. We knew they were going to play quite positively and play sort of big shots, and we knew that was going to create opportunities, and I think that showed. I reckon that the shot he played wasn't really there, got caught on the crease. We just knew the brand of cricket they were playing was going to create opportunities for us, and we took every opportunity that came our way.
Did you feel that almost everybody in the stands was supporting the Netherlands?
Yeah, 100%. It felt like they were cheering on every run we were making and everything we were doing in the field. So it was awesome to experience that.
Can you describe what happened when Logan van Beek took the last wicket?
What happened for me was I screamed, even though it wasn't exciting anymore because we were going to win anyway, regardless if we took that wicket or not. But it's still, I think, the joy that came out of me personally was pretty weird, but yeah, also cool. You know, we all celebrated within ourselves and then shook hands with South Africa, shook hands with our teammates, and it was almost like it was a normal thing, which was pretty weird, but also pretty cool to see. Yeah, to see us being so switched on, not thinking this is the best thing that's going to happen in this World Cup. You know, it seemed like we were hungry for more, which was cool.
Did you become aware of the extensive coverage of your heroic victory in the Indian newspapers?
I can't say I've read too many Indian newspapers.
I know India is a cricket country, so I know the amount of press there must have been.
You're quickly becoming a hit on social media. A lot of people commenting that it wasn't an upset. This was a long time coming, and the Netherlands has become a really serious cricketing nation. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, we felt it. We actually felt especially against Pakistan, that we missed out on a few opportunities, and probably a game we should have won, but it's easy to say after the games. Against New Zealand, we again competed in a lot of phases, but didn't do the right things for long enough. And we didn't have a perfect game against South Africa. There was still some room for improvement there as well. But it shows that we don't need the perfect game to beat the other team. We just need to play a good game of cricket to win games, and that's what we did.
Has it surprised you that you don't even have to play a perfect game to win against a big cricketing nation like South Africa?
Within the team, we are not surprised. We're not surprised that we need the perfect game. Like 4, 5, 6 years ago, maybe a little bit recent than that, we knew we needed to play the perfect game, and we needed to come up against a Tasmanian team that wasn't themselves on the day. But we know that if we have a good day on the cricket field, that we can beat any team.
Are you receiving many requests from Dutch journalists?
Well, I think since the World Cup has started, the interest has become more and more, which is cool to see, and I hope a lot of people are reading it, and it's not just filling up an empty space, but also now that we've obviously won against South Africa, there's more and more people that want to speak to us, which is good.
Yeah, I've done a few interviews in Dutch, trying to explain cricket and explain the magnitude of the victory in layman terms. Is quite fun, but I've had enough practice over the years to explain to friends and family and people who've never seen cricket. So yeah, it's good fun, good exposure for the sport, and hopefully we can build on it.
How big is this win when you compare it to the win in the T20 World Cup against South Africa?
It's big, it's just as big, I don't know. We didn't see a lot of things happening for the sport in Holland because of the win. I'm not sure if this win is gonna develop the sport in Holland. I think the biggest news that came out a couple of days before was that it's going to be an Olympic sport in 2028. And I think that could be a game changer for cricket in the Netherlands with the extra funding that should be available from the NOC, NSF. So hopefully we can use that platform to bring cricket on the map in Holland.